Are you ready? Picture a world where your daily routine is interrupted by an unexpected blackout. It's more than just an inconvenience, it's a reality that many of us could face in any time. Experts are sounding the alarm, warning us about a significant increase in blackouts that could affect millions of people. The impact? It can range from a minor disruption to a major crisis, depending on how prepared you are. Preparation is not just about surviving the blackout, but maintaining a level of comfort and safety during these uncertain times. It's about ensuring you have access to essential services and supplies, from staying connected to emergency broadcasts to having the right heating and cooking solutions. So, how can you prepare for a blackout? Let's dive into the 12 must-have preparations that can make all the difference when the lights go out. Stay tuned, because what you learn today could be a game changer tomorrow. First things first, when the lights go out, you'll need a light source. It's almost instinctive to reach for a light switch when we're plunged into darkness. But during a blackout, that's a luxury we won't have. That's why it's crucial to have alternative light sources on hand. Take battery-powered lanterns, for instance. They're great for illuminating a large area like a room or a campsite, but they're not as portable or directed as other options. Flashlights, on the other hand, provide a focused beam of light, making them ideal for navigating dark hallways or finding items in a blackout. Then there's the headlamp, a true hands-free solution. It's perfect for tasks that require both light and the use of your hands, like cooking or setting up a tent. Each light source has its advantages and drawbacks, but having a mix of all three can ensure you're never left in the dark. Now that we have light, let's talk about power. Power outages mean no electricity, but with portable generators and solar panels, you can keep essential devices running. In a world where we're so used to flipping a switch to light up our lives, it's easy to forget how dependent we are on electricity. When the power grid goes down, it's not just the lights that go out. Think about everything you use daily that needs power. Your refrigerator, your heating system, your phone charger. A blackout can bring life to a standstill, but it doesn't have to be that way. Portable generators are a lifeline during a power outage. These little powerhouses can keep your essential appliances running and your devices charged. However, it's important to remember that generators need fuel to operate, so when you're considering a generator, think about how you'll store that fuel safely. Then there's the sunny side of power: solar panels. Solar panels provide a renewable source of energy that's not only good for the environment, but can also keep your lights on when the grid can't. The beauty of solar power is that it's virtually limitless. As long as the sun's shining, you've got power. But how do you store that solar power for use when the sun isn't shining? That's where solar batteries come in. These batteries store the energy generated by your solar panels, ready for use when you need it. When choosing a solar panel system, consider its capacity and how much power you'll need. You'll also want to think about the size and portability of the system. If you're in an apartment or a house without much outdoor space, a compact, portable solar panel might be the best option. The key is to plan ahead. Don't wait for a blackout to realize you need a backup power source. Start considering your options now, and you'll be ready when the lights go out. Staying warm and cooking food is crucial during a blackout. Let's talk about how to do that. Without electricity, staying warm and cooking meals can be a challenge, but not if you're prepared. Picture this. The power's out and it's the middle of winter. The temperature is dropping and your home is starting to feel like an icebox. This is where alternative heating methods come into play. Portable propane heaters can be a lifesaver in this situation. They're safe, efficient, and don't require electricity. Just remember to keep a window slightly open for ventilation. A wood-burning stove is another great option, especially if you have a ready supply of firewood. It not only provides heat, but can also be used for cooking. Speaking of cooking, have you thought about how you'll prepare your meals during a blackout? This is where portable cooking solutions come into the picture. A portable gas stove is an excellent choice. They're compact, easy to use, and can cook a meal in minutes. And don't forget about the Humble Barbecue Grill, a versatile cooking tool that can be used to grill, roast, and even bake. But what about fuel for these heating and cooking solutions? This is where a backup fuel supply becomes crucial. Propane tanks for the heater and stove. charcoal or wood for the grill, and don't forget about matches or a lighter. Always have a backup supply because running out of fuel in the middle of a blackout is not an option. So it's clear that having alternative heating and cooking solutions can make life much more comfortable during a blackout. But remember, safety first. Always use these devices in a well-ventilated area and never leave them unattended. In the grand scheme of things, it's not just about getting through a blackout, it's about doing so safely and comfortably. So take these tips to heart, get your gear in place, and you'll be ready for whatever Mother Nature throws your way. You've got light, power, warmth, and food. But what about water? Water is life and food is fuel. You'll need both in a blackout. When the lights go out, your everyday access to clean water and fresh food might be compromised. That's why it's crucial to have a plan in place to ensure you won't go thirsty or hungry. Non-perishable foods and a reliable water storage system are two key elements of this plan. Non-perishable foods are those that can be stored for long periods without spoiling. These foods typically come in cans or dried forms and include items like beans, rice, pasta, and canned vegetables or meats. They're not just essential for their longevity, but also for their nutritional value. During a blackout, your body will need fuel to keep you going, and these foods are packed with the necessary energy. Food is only half of the equation. Water is equally, if not more, important. A person can survive for weeks without food, but only a few days without water. So having an adequate water storage system is a must. Storing bottled water is one option, but it can take up a lot of space. Instead, consider purchasing large, food-grade water containers. These can store a significant amount of water in a compact space, ensuring you have enough to last through the blackout. But what if your stored water runs out or becomes contaminated? That's where water purification comes in. There are several methods you can use, from boiling to using purification tablets, or even a portable water filter. These methods can turn questionable water into safe, drinkable water. Shelf-stable food is another great option to consider. This includes items like canned goods, dehydrated foods, and meals ready to eat, also known as MREs. These foods can be stored for years without refrigeration, making them an ideal choice for blackout preparedness. Now let's turn to first aid and security. In a blackout, emergencies can happen. Are you ready to handle them? Now let's delve into the sixth must-have preparation, the first aid kit. In a blackout, one of the most important items you can have is a well-stocked first aid kit. It's not just about Band-Aids and antiseptic cream. A comprehensive first aid kit should include gauze pads, adhesive bandages, tweezers, and medical tape. It should also have items like a thermometer, pain relievers, and allergy medicine. A blackout can be a stressful event, and it's crucial to be prepared to handle any medical emergencies that may arise. The next item on our list is medical tools. A basic set of medical tools can be a game changer in a blackout scenario. This could include items like a stethoscope, a blood pressure cuff, or even a pulse oximeter to monitor oxygen levels. Having these tools at your disposal can be the difference between a manageable situation and a critical emergency. Next up, let's talk about security. In a blackout, security can become a concern. Having tools like pepper spray at your disposal can provide a sense of safety and peace of mind. Remember, the goal isn't to instigate conflict, but to be prepared to protect yourself and your loved ones if necessary. Now, let's move on to a topic we rarely think about: cash reserves. In a world that's increasingly digital, a blackout can render credit cards and electronic payment systems useless. Having a stash of cash on hand can be incredibly useful for purchasing necessary supplies or services during a prolonged power outage. Lastly, consider having potential barter trade items. In a prolonged blackout, a barter system could emerge. Items like batteries, canned foods, or even bottled water could become valuable commodities. Being prepared to participate in such a system can be another way to ensure your comfort and survival during a blackout. With these 12 must-have preparations, you'll be ready for the next blackout. It's all about being prepared, staying safe, and ensuring your comfort during an unexpected power outage. Don't be caught off guard when the lights go out. Be ready, be safe, and be prepared. Blackouts can happen anytime, anywhere. But with these 12 must-have preparations, you can weather the storm. The right light sources like battery-powered lanterns, flashlights, and headlamps can make all the difference when the lights go out. Power options such as portable generators and solar panels will keep your devices running, and alternative heating methods will keep you warm. Don't forget the importance of non-perishable foods, water storage, and portable cooking solutions. Having a backup fuel supply, a first aid kit, and essential medical tools can be lifesavers in a crisis. And in these uncertain times, security tools, a cash reserve, and barter trade items are more important than ever. Being prepared for a blackout isn't just about surviving, it's about maintaining comfort and security in the face of the unexpected. Remember, preparation is key. Don't wait until it's too late. Stay safe, stay prepared, and thank you for watching.